Tri-State Sports Leader, this is WGEM Sports.
It's finally starting to feel like fall with that crisp breeze, and our Missouri golfers had to face the elements this morning as they teed off in the state tournament. It was the final day of the Misha State Golf Meet at Tanglewood Golf Course. Let's camp out on hole number 1. Highlands' Ava Hudson just off the green, uses her wedge and puts this one nice and close. She'd complete the up and down to start her day off with the par. The putting was on full display for our local golfers. South Shelby's Charlie Roush lining up for the long par putt. She has the speed, she has the line, and this one falls right into the cup for the par. Let's check in with Highlands' Morgan Chris now. Her second shot from the fairway finds the green, and she would capitalize on the birdie chance right from the get-go. About a 20-foot putt coming up for Chris, and she delivers in a big way to start her day off with the birdie. Canton's Raylan Merida looking to make some waves in the final day, competing individually for Canton as she puts her third shot just a few feet from the pin. Lots of good golf on the course today, and Highland would come back after trailing by 1 stroke this morning, become the Class 1 state champs with a low 2-day total of 774. Over at North Shelby, the Lady Raiders were looking to punch their ticket to the state tournament. They took on Silex in a tough one. Clara Ohlmeyer was the pitching machine once again. Here she is striking out one of several batters tonight. Now in the bottom of the 6th inning, North Shelby's Sadie Gander up to bat. This grounder is enough to get her on base at first. It'd be huge for the Lady Raiders for the next person coming up when Clara Ohlmeyer steps up to the plate and delivers this bomb to deep center field. The center fielder goes up for it, but the ball is just out of reach, hitting the top of her glove and going over the fence. A 2-run blast for North Shelby as the Lady Raiders get some momentum and a little celebration before the final inning. Unfortunately for North Shelby, they would fall to Silex 5-2 and be eliminated from postseason play. WGEM sports reporter Abby Williams was at the game and talked to head coach Dan Ohlmeyer about the Lady Raiders season.
Thanks, Brendan. Everything was on the line tonight for the North Shelby Raiders. With a win, they'd punch their ticket to state. With a loss, well, their season would come to an end. Even with the 5-2 loss tonight, head coach Dan Ohlmeyer is proud of his team and all they've accomplished this year. This season.
How they didn't quit. I mean, the way Silex come out in that first inning, it could have been really bad. We only gave up 3, and then we put 5 zeros right behind it. So they didn't get down. They stayed in, and they battled to the end. I have 9 freshmen this year, and they play a lot of summer ball, and I'm looking forward to see what they can do when their time to shine comes.
Like head coach Dan Ohlmeyer said, the team has plenty of young talent, so a postseason run in the future isn't out of the question. Reporting from Shelbyville, Missouri, Abby Williams, WGEM Sports.
Thanks, Abby. It was a special night here in town for the Lady Blue Devils as they hosted East Moline for senior night. Quick turnaround for QHS after a 3-set game last night against QND, but this group was ready to go. Senior Madison Lewis will get things going, denying East Moline at the net. Quincy High looking to build their lead. This time they'll set up Lena Bunty, who slams it down on the other side of the floor. More from Spike City. Now it's senior Eddie Campbell on the outside, bringing the pain. 5-score lead, lose back in the spotlight, rising up, and she would deliver again with the kill. She was showing out for senior night. Let's see one more senior. Here's Alyssa Farlow securing the first set for the home team. Quincy High was on full display tonight, and the seniors had themselves a game. In the end, the Lady Blue Devils will get it done in 2 sets and will enter regional play next Tuesday against Belleville West in Granite City at 7 o'clock. Another volleyball scores from across the area. Beardstown gets by Rushville in 2. Unity squeaks by the road in Macomb, winning that one in 3. And Southwestern also wins in 3 against Illini West.